What would you like me to say? What can I say that would do any justice to the superstar, quite literally, waiting in the wings? On the sets of this grand finale of Starry Nights 2.0 at the Marriott Hotel Sahar, Mumbai, need I say anything more than just this? Please welcome the one and only Amitabh Bachchan. So, Mr. Bachchan, since this is an English show, we will have to talk English, walk English, and laugh English because English is a very punny language.
Yeah, because Bhero becomes Bhero and Bhero becomes Bhero because their minds are narrow. It wasn't actually almost written.
Really?
Yeah, it was the first day of the shoot of that film. And all that cricket commentary and everything was all just made up on the spur of the moment.
In fact, actually, you have so many iconic dialogues, I think, right through these more than 5 decades. So what goes through your mind when they are repeated even today?
I've got a life. No, but it doesn't look as having that kind of finesse that today's generation has, but it's still, I'm happy that they like it.
Mr. Bachchan, you are probably the only one who has seen the good old days and who is seeing the current times. 2 or 3 things that have changed drastically.
A lot more ladies on set. In our time, there was just 2, the leading lady and her mother. And that's it. But now, it's just absolutely wonderful to see these young girls working in all kinds of departments. And film has disappeared. We now have digital, endless amount of retakes, which sometimes doesn't agree with us because we are so tuned to getting everything right on the first take because you're never going to get an opportunity to do it again. Rishida used to say, ek aur take dena hai to uska paisa tum doge. So in that way, I think digital has, it has its advantages because it's endless.
So when you have to keep giving takes after takes, does the angry young man in you come to the fore?
No. Look, these are just wonderful epithets that have been devised by the media. But we're not angry in real life. I mean, we just perform the role. So yes, sometimes you do feel that this is the best that I can do. But if somebody has challenged that, then I'd rather accept the challenge and try and improve on it, or try to give him at least 3 or 4 different versions and let him have the opportunity to choose which one he likes.
And at home, when Abhishek and Shweta were growing up, did you use any of your film dialogues to probably admonish them?
Oh, no,
reprimand?
never.
Films were completely out of...
Films remain in the studio, never brought home.
Never brought home? This is consciously kept that way?
Not conscious, it just doesn't occur to us. I mean, it's boring. The whole day you're in the studio talking nothing but film, and then you come onto the dining table and start talking film again. If anyone does start the topic, I say, okay, forget it, do something else. We're just fed up of talking film the whole day.
When Aishwarya joined the family as your daughter-in-law, what changed at home?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
One daughter left, another daughter came in.
That's right. Talking about your grandchildren, you dote on your grandkids, so sometimes you must be wanting to spoil them silly. Does that get you into trouble with the parents?
No. When I want to spoil them, I'm so authoritative that they dare not oppose me. So if my grandson wants to go and see the World Cup football and his parents are not allowing him, then I fight with the parents.
The go-to man is...
Yeah, to me.
And which of your grandkids has you wrapped around his or her little finger?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them, yes. Aradhya will still come and destroy your working desk because she wants to use this pen and she wants to write things and she wants to play with your laptop.
How cute.
But it's wonderful. It's a wonderful experience. Yeah.
So what is a typical Sunday like in your home?
The rule is definitely that let us all sit and have one meal together per day. But timings of everyone are so, obscure that sometimes it's not possible. Sunday is one day, perhaps, when all of us have lunch together and watch a film together, watch a program, watch a sporting event together. Sporting events are a must for at least the men in the house.
Okay.
The women hate it. So if we're watching cricket or watching football, all of us will get together and watch it, the men. The women go and watch a serial.
You like to watch serials, TV serials?
Some of them, yes.
You said we have tried to have one meal at least together. Do you like to cook?
I'd like to cook, but I can't.
You can't?
I can boil water. I can maybe break an egg and put it into the frying pan. What happens to it afterwards, I don't know.
That's
the best that I can do. I spent a bit of time overseas on my own and tried my hand at making my own breakfast, but it was disastrous. So I used to order my breakfast in or get onto the phone and ask my wife or ask my daughter, what do I do? So they're talking to me and telling me, do this and do that. But it was a disaster.
Mr. Bachchan, you know, sometimes you wear 2 and 3 wristwatches.
So that you can notice it and talk about it on a TV show. But otherwise, it's just something silly.
I think it's quite paradoxical for somebody who has absolutely no time. He has all the time on his wrist.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's some kind of style statement.
But how did it start? Can you recall?
I really don't know. I just happened to have 2 watches. One of them was feeling left out, so I put it on.
And today your watch collection numbers?
I don't know.
Hundreds or thousands?
No.
Thousands?
I keep giving them away.
We've not been at the receiving end.
No.
Sadly.
You probably won't. Kumar.
I was just
It's all
trying to
it's all going to my son and my grandson.
Well, Bachchan Saab, since time itself is at a premium, let's dive straight into our wiki round.
Okay.
You get exactly 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you can.
Oh dear.
At the end of that, I get to rate you on this Diwar as a shooting star, rising star, or black hole.
Can I just go to black hole from the beginning and
No.
not go through this test?
We would rather that you went to shooting star.
Okay,
Okay, and your time starts now. Why is the letter A most like a flower?
because it's right on top.
Because the B is after it. You wake up one morning and no one knows you. React. 290 fish in a pond, 110 drown. How many are left?
190.
Fish don't drown. Ever used your celeb status to get out of a traffic ticket?
No.
What is a baker's dozen? 13.
12. Why 13?
Fill in the blank. Don't waste your time. Don't fill in the blank. Naughty at?
Just 76.
How many films have you played Vijay in?
23.
High in the style of Amitabh Bachchan.
It's not a style, it's just something that happened on set.
Let it happen here on this set.
Hey.
Lovely. Is it illegal for a man to marry his widow's sister?
No, in the past it was okay.
He's dead. He can't marry.
What did you say? What is the question?
Is it illegal for a man to marry his widow's sister if it's his widow?
Oh, okay, yeah, he's already dead, sorry.
What is slap in internet lingo? S-L-A-P.
Singularly losing another point.
Well tried. It sounds like a plan. What does Amitabh Bachchan say to himself in the mirror?
What a rubbish face you have.
Unscramble G-I-B-B. G-I-B-B. It has something to do with you. What is it?
God, it's bloody broken. I don't know.
Big B. Where is an ocean at its deepest?
At the equator.
At the bottom. And the last, it's a tongue twister. Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter.
Betty bought some butter, but it was bitter.
Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter.
Betty bought some butter, but the butter was bitter.
Fantastic!
Unbelievable. Where do I rate?
And your time is up. But Mr. Bachchan, you don't fit any of these categories.
Okay, I'm even lower than black hole?
No. I think just for your sheer sporting spirit, you are, without a shred of doubt, Starry Night 2.0's one and only superstar.
Oh, thank you. That's very complimentary. I don't deserve this.
You do
All the
deserve
kind of questions that you were asking me.
No, but the sporting spirit was amazing.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Angry young man, Shahenshah, one-man industry. There's no way you wouldn't know who's being referred to. Amitabh Bachchan is with us tonight on the season finale of Starry Nights 2.0.
Why do you have to say all these lovely epithets? I don't believe in them. I'm not deserving of them.
In fact, I oftentimes feel that I'm not being able to do justice to your persona.
Gosh, Komal, I'm really embarrassed. You know, just get along with the show and stop all this.
I genuinely don't mean to embarrass you, but is there just one word that could describe your brilliance?
Yeah, I'm not.
No, I think you genuinely deserve all the adjectives that we've used and 100 times more.
See, that's for people other than me to assess. How can I assess my own work?
While you were growing up, did you ever imagine you would be the Amitabh Bachchan?
You know, I was always going to be Amitabh Bachchan, but never the. But never imagined that, you know, I would someday be in films. But then there was an advertisement in the papers one day for a talent contest. And once having applied for it and got rejected, I felt, you know, that's where I needed to go. So I gave up my job, landed up in Mumbai, and started off from door to door.
And the rest, as they say, is history.
I don't know whether it's historic, but yeah, it gave me a career.
We'll recap some history here.
Oh my goodness. Where are you getting all these photographs from?
Who's that in your arms?
That's Shweta. This is Dimple and Shweta. On Shweta's birthday party, that's at the Sphinx. No, sorry, that's not Egypt. No, it's Tashkent, where Abhishek, was asked to sign an autograph. I think he gave his autograph for the first time at this age.
And that one, you'll have just gotten married the same night?
Yeah, that's the marriage ceremony, yeah.
There's another one.
We were actually very conscious of not being able to miss our flight. Jay and me were working in a film called Zanjeer, and we felt that if the film succeeds, we'll all go on a holiday. There was a whole group of us. I'd never ever been out of the country, neither had she. And we said, we'll go to London. I went to tell my father, you're going to go for a holiday to London if the film succeeded. He says, okay. कौन जा रहा है तुम्हारे साथ? I said, हमारा group है सब. Group में कौन है? I कहा, ये भी हैं और जया भी हैं. जया भी हैं. अच्छा. और तुम और जया जा रहे हो लंदन अकेले? हाँ जी. बिना शादी किए तुम नहीं जाओगे. मैंने कहा, okay. तो कल करते थे शादी. So we quickly got everything organized. Next day we got married and पंडित जी को थोड़ा पैसा वैसा तमाया, बोले जल्दी से कर दो यार, फ्लाइट का टाइम हो रहा. And off we went.
It was like a filmy marriage. फटाफट हो गया.
And I see all these weddings today and all kinds of preparations but two people wanted to get married. Just get married. Why should I make a hoo-ha about it?
When you were dating Jayaji, you all used to meet chupke?
No, there's no need because every day we were working together.
Working together, yeah. But that was work.
When we did go out, we always went with a group of people. I think there was one rare occasion when I think we went to see a film at
Which film
Metro.
was it? Do
I
you
can't
remember?
remember the film. That's the only time.
The only time before marriage?
I think so, yeah.
She wouldn't complain?
No. It wasn't like, I'm going to take you out to a dinner or a candlelight dinner or anything like that. All of that happened after marriage, not before.
And it happens today also?
Oh, yes. Sometimes when, we want to go out for dinners, we go out. But generally, it's with the family now.
Rewinding back, when you were growing up, you were surrounded by poetry because your father was an accomplished poet and books, etc. So what kind of an influence did your dad have on you?
Life and philosophy, how to lead your life, what your conduct should be. So whatever I observed and what I saw of him and of my mother, it somehow is ingrained inside you and that's how you live. Many a times we have issues, even in our lives today. There's an issue, there's a problem. And the first thing that you think is, if my parents were alive, what would they and how would they have tackled this? And that becomes your yardstick to your conduct. So they're always there with us.
Would you mind dedicating a piece of his poetry to our show tonight?
Everybody talks about Madhushala because it's very popular. But everybody wrongly believes that that's the only poem he's written. It's not. There are thousands of others. And
So let us hear you recite some other poetry.
जो बीत गई सो बात गई, जो बीत गई सो बात गई. जीवन में एक सितारा था, माना वो बेहद प्यारा था. वो डूब गया तो डूब गया. अंबर के आनंद को देखो, कितने इसके तारे टूटे, कितने इसके प्यारे छूटे. जो छूट गए फिर कहाँ मिले, पर पूछो टूटे तारों का कब अंबर शोक मनाता है. जो बीत गई सो बात गई.
Thank you so much. It was indeed fantastic. Teji ji, your mother, did her theatre work also influence you and actually goad you into getting into acting, or?
She never insisted, but she was also interested in theatre. So whenever there was an important theatre performance, she would take me there, whether it was something to do with music. But yes, my parents were never against, me joining films. So when I left my job, which was a very, well-to-do job, and I was pretty well settled in comfort. So when I left Calcutta and I came back home to Delhi, I spent some months there, just deciding and thinking what to do. And when I got rejected in the talent contest, I asked my father, this has happened. So I said, okay, if you still want to continue, you should continue. घर का दरवाजा अगर बंद हो, ताला लगा हो, चाबी ना हो आपके पास, और आपको घर के अंदर जाना है, तो दीवार फांद के अंदर चला जाना चाहिए.
क्या बात है, lovely.
So दीवार फांद के हम पहुंच गए मुंबई, और here I am.
When the kids came into your life, what kind of a dad were you? Strict disciplinarian or very easygoing?
No, I was very liberal. Jaya was the more strict person.
So you all used to play good cop, bad cop?
Not really. We never looked at it that way. I've never raised my hand on my children.
Never?
No, never ever.
Besides your two kids, there is one more person who considers you exactly like his father. And he has something special to say to you.
He is totally a father figure to me. In fact, I said that to him when I lost my father. And I said, to me, I will always look at you as the elder in my family. The very first time I remember I came into being or I had any kind of awareness, I was told that I must, touch Amit Uncle's feet. And that's something that came from my heart because of the deep amounts of respect that I have for him and his being. I salute, I respect, and I bow down to the man Amitabh Bachchan is, not just the actor he is. The first time I directed Amit Uncle, I actually fainted. I didn't realize the impact that he would have on me. And when I opened my eyes, I saw him sitting by my bed and he said, Karan, don't worry, I'll dance well. I had to pinch myself. I was having an out-of-body experience. I was directing Amitabh Bachchan. That dude, that's a big deal. I've seen him as a compassionate father, as a wonderful husband, as like a thinking, solid entity. I've seen him quiet, just reflective at times and just absorbing the scene. I've seen him gregarious when it's a happy scene. Today, even at 76, the kind of abandon that he faces the camera with today, it is just an impossibility for so many artists around the world. He is unique, he's one of a kind. I just find that he's literally creating a legacy of goodwill, of immense values, and of just supreme genius talent. That is just Amitabh Bachchan. He embodies legendhood, literally in every which way.
Thank you so much, Karan. I don't believe half of what you said. But now that you have said it, take me in your next movie, okay? That's very kind of him. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Joining us on this final episode of Starry Nights 2.0, along with Big B, is someone who likes his tea with chini cum. Please welcome producer-director R. Balakrishnan. That is R. Balki for you and me. Welcome, Mr. Balki.
Sure.
We start with you. When you first met Mr. Bachchan, what impression did you go back home with?
Be decent about it. For Christ's sake, I've been grilled by this gentleman. I need a breather of goodwill.
He was sarcastic as hell. He didn't mean a thing that he said. And he just looked at you and pulled your leg exactly the way it ought to have been.
Were you nervous before meeting him?
I was so happy. I was not nervous. I was very happy meeting him.
And Mr. Bachchan, what was your first impression of Mr. Balki?
He was very frank, very open, very straight, and most of the time obtuse because he never thought straight. He always thought somewhere there. And to be told in the face, you are rubbish, you're not doing right, this is the right way to do it, and then you follow that, and that turns out to be good. And as artists and as actors, these are some of the things that we actually want from a maker.
Your wife is a director like you. Your wife is an actor like you. So what is that one thing you all feel makes you all a very strong and a very formidable team?
I'll break that concept because his wife thinks I'm the most terrible actor born on this side of the world.
Really, Balki, is that true?
My wife thinks that the kind of films that you're doing are a lot of rubbish. So there's no meeting ground at all.
I told you he doesn't mean a thing that he says.
No, seriously. His wife will come and say, Amitji, you were really bad at this film. And what is this kurta that you're wearing? It's rubbish, it's wrong.
I think that's a whole lot of rubbish. If there's one person she actually respects and a little scared of, it's him.
So why does she keep criticizing my work, Balki?
So that means...
When has she ever criticized your work?
Every time I see Gauri, she says, Amitji, I didn't like you in that film at all.
She said, I didn't like your kurta.
No, kurta and film also.
Which film?
I love the frankness, I love the honesty, but that's
But
how
you
it
made the
is. So
criticism.
if you think that this is a foursome that combines to make brilliant cinema, you're absolutely wrong.
So actually, I want to know who's the worst critic at home, and yours too. First, we'll start with you.
Mine,
Yes.
Jaya. She will see a film. What is this kind of film that you're doing? And there have been times in the past when she's walked out of one of my trials and there's been, some kind of a domestic problem when I get home. But Jaya she is incredibly instinctive. She'll meet a person for the first time and come and tell me, I like this guy, he'll make a good film. I said, but he hasn't started it even. No, but I just feel he's going to make a good film. And so you just go with the wife because otherwise, you have domestic issues. But always turns out to be correct.
Wow, a woman's instinct can never go wrong.
Can never go wrong.
Fantastic.
So her instinct when she chose me was absolutely right.
And sometimes man's instinct also never goes wrong.
Yeah.
And between you and Gauri, who's more critical of whose films?
I don't think we sit and criticize each other's work. We have our suggestions.
Okay, objectively.
Which we don't take at all. Each one we always say, I told you so, I told you so. At the end of it, it happens. She gets very hyper when I work with him. Because she knows that we're trying to do something different and everything else, and that I'm obsessed by that particular thing. So her antennas are all up. She gives all kinds of suggestions, this, and all stuff, and I don't take any of them. So, I remember still till today when I went for his birthday and I didn't have a gift. I just thought, what could I give him as a gift? He doesn't drink, he doesn't do anything. So I just thought of an idea and I whispered into his ear. And I said, this is the idea. It's going to be based on your voice and it's going to be on somebody's face.
Amitabh.
Yeah. So I just told him in here. That was a happy birthday when she and I went. So, and she was petrified. She said, you're going to do this film, you're going to do this film. How are you going to do this film? Whose face is it going to be on? Where is it going to go? What's going to happen? So she spent sleepless and I didn't. So it was like...
But which film of yours did you have the most fun making when it was Bachchan Saab?
It's never fun making a film with him.
Never?
Never.
It's always
I'll tell you
tension.
what it is. I'll give you a small incident in Amitabh, and he was very badly behaved in the graveyard. He said, Balki, what? I said, what's wrong, Majid? Everything's okay. Very quiet. Went into this van. So I go into his van after 10 minutes. Says, what happened? Why are you in a bad mood? So I think everything's okay. He just looks at me and says, I'm in character, you idiot. So his character, it's worse to put him in a serious role. So in Chinikam, he was serious, and in Amitabh, he was dead serious. So he was like, I'm just going to only do a fun film so that we can just laugh.
Laugh.
You know?
I'm waiting for it also. Because soon after this interview, we are going to go into a huddle to discuss the next one that he's thrown at me. And I'm going to tell him what my opinion is about it.
Is it true that you bounce off ideas ever so often?
Yeah. With him, though, actually, my biggest critic is him because he rubbishes most of the things that I do. He first says rubbish and then kind of says, okay, there's something in it. And, so the only time he ever said yes for the first film was when I told him a one line. I said, Emoji, if you're interested, I'll write it. He said, yeah, okay, write it.
Which is Chinikam.
Chinikam.
Okay.
Then I wrote it, he said, okay, fine.
And what was his reaction when you narrated the idea of Pa?
Have you ever seen a reaction from him? It's just...
So right.
Yeah, fine. It was good, okay. He just got that, okay. He's not cursing you, so it's fine. So normally he curses quite
So are you reticent about giving the instant reaction, or you are thinking while you're talking, or what is it? Or you just like to keep it inside?
Sometimes it's the human sitting in front of you that comes first to my mind. Who is he? What is he? What is he wearing? How is he talking? Is he keen about the project? Some of these things are things I notice.
Okay.
And after this show, I've had it because all the next people that are going to come, they're going to be wearing designer clothes and talking very decently and trying to make an impression. No, buddy, that's not right. Just forget about it. I'm just saying it for the heck of saying it. But yeah, sometimes it makes a difference. It's generally almost those first 5 minutes
But
that are
have you fallen
decision-making.
asleep in a narration?
No.
Sometimes narrations can get very boring.
No. I don't have so much time, and I don't give them so much time as well. So I just say, tell me the story in 5 minutes, and if it interests me in 5 minutes, then I feel it's worth doing. Then, of course, I read the script.
But actually, I mean, he doesn't look at the personality and what the human being and all that stuff. He's actually got a very keen sense, one of the best script senses that anybody has.
Yes.
I remember during Pa, he listened to me patiently. He did have the time, fortunately, and he didn't ask me to get out. So he looked at me very, very thing, and he said, you want to do this? He asked me, you want to do this? I said, yeah, why do you think I've come to you? No, I think it could be deeper. bigger, more emotional. I said, I don't have an emotional bone in my body, so I just want to be frivolous in my life. I don't like this emotion and crying. So he said, here's the thing, if you really want to do it, we can do it. But just think about it. I was very angry. I went home. I said, he doesn't know anything, my friend. He's just going to attack, bang the computer. I just forgot about it. I said, I'm not doing this film. After about 7, 8 days, you know, sometimes your anger just goes off, and I opened the stuff, and I just read the first 3 pages. Complete garbage, children. And I rewrote the whole script. And I just wrote it in about 20 days, 25 days. I showed it to him. So he's got a fantastic script sense.
He must have a fantastic script sense for the number of blockbusters he's been a part of.
They're all because of somebody else, not me. I'm just looking for another job, to be very honest about it. And there are makers, they had the confidence to be able to do something like this. And I just kept doing them and it worked. I started off with films with Rishida, doing Goody and Anand. And everyone told me, Bhaiya, Amitabh, ek tumko hum बहुत seriously advice दे रहे हैं, धोती कभी मत उतारना तुम अपने career में. Don't remove this dhoti. Meaning that please continue to do these kind of
roles.
Yeah. And then simultaneously what happened, Manmohan Desai signed me. And we were doing a film called Parvarish. And the first day of shooting, there was a temple and I had to just go and take blessings and come out. So I'm Rishikesh Mukherjee, trained. And so I think about it, okay, this is a temple and I just walk very, with a lot of divinity in my walk. And I go and I hear, hey, cut. Oi! Hey, this is Manmohan Desai picture. Hey, Rishikesh Mukherjee ka Bengali picture nahi. Jaldi jao, haath chho karke wapas aao. So, it's him who is telling me that I don't want you to waste time on all this rubbish. The climax of Amar Akbar Anthony is these 3 guys are in disguise. They've got into the villain's den. Anhoni ko honi kar de, honi ko anhoni. Ek jagah jab jama ho tino, Amar Akbar Anthony. And the villain doesn't know that it is Amar Akbar Anthony. Only Manmohan Desai can pull something off. Can pull something off like that. I want to put 3 of you on 3 different beds. I want to put a tube with you, and I want to put it in one bottle, and that blood from one bottle goes to one mother, which is an absolute hypocrisy in the medical profession. In Sholay, we are spending 3 hours to find out where this Gabbar Singh is. The moment I die, Dharmendra picks up the gun and says, Gabbar, main aa raha hu, dak. He lands up there. So what were we doing for 3 hours? Damn you, it works like magic. So, you just submit to these guys.
And I think if you just go with the flow and if that story arrests you, there's no logic that comes into play.
It requires a genius to make these kind of films because you really need to know where to suspend belief or not. It's not that he's thinking naturally like that. He knows.
In that sense, your kind of cinema is very different. It's very real.
It's not real exactly. It's as much as the way I wish the world was. It's not what is happening today, but it's just I wish it happened like this.
Tell me, both of you are seasoned players in this field. Bachchan Saab, do you get the Friday jitters even now?
Every day.
Really?
Yeah. Every day there's a worry of whether I'm going to get a job tomorrow. Every day there's a oh gosh, tomorrow there's a scene. How am I going to do it? What is going to happen? And what the heck is going to happen on Friday when the audience sees it?
And how do you gauge whether this film has clicked? Yes.
Komal Nahata's column.
No. I don't.
Seriously, bol raha hu main. Komal, I'm not just saying it because you're here. Say nice things about me. But seriously, your column is bang on all the time.
Thank you. And you, especially when your film or your wife Gauri Shinde's film is releasing, what is a typical Friday like then?
I know the reactions when the first few people see a rough cut. I just know roughly where the film is. And after that, I steadily switch off. Oh. I'm actually numb by the time the film releases. I have no reaction, this thing after that.
Now you will go numb again. We come to the next round of our screenplay. In that, I'm going to drop both of you into hot water.
Why are you going to drop us? We're already there.
No, you're not into hot water. Wait till this double trouble round begins. And you both have to compete against each other for this real star of the night crown.
Just let's give it to him. Right?
No. He has to earn it. These are the questions which Balki Saab will ask Bachchan Saab. And these are the questions that you will ask Mr. Balki. And
okay.
I get to decide who is worthy of this real star of the night crown.
Okay, Balki. One of my films you wish you had directed.
Dostana.
Dostana?
The old one.
failed.
And Naseeb.
He says you failed, according to him.
Okay, what's the one habit that Gauri doesn't like about you?
I eat too fast.
You eat too fast. Okay. The next one coming up. Prefer to be known for being punctual or known for being respectful?
Respectful.
Balki is A, better ad filmmaker, or B, a better feature filmmaker?
I've never made ad films. I've written ads. I'm feature filmmaker.
Feature filmmaker, okay. And the last one says, English or Chini Kam?
English.
Wow, that is a very honest answer. You mean it, huh?
I really mean it.
Okay.
That was being diplomatic, Balki.
But that wasn't actually.
You don't have to be diplomatic, Bachchan Saab.
What is the one habit that Jayaji doesn't like about you?
Not coming down to the dining table when asked to. And there are a couple more.
You can elaborate.
Yeah. My untidy desk, my untidy room. And, yeah. Where are you sitting and what are you doing? I'm watching TV. What are you watching? I'm watching football. Okay, fine. I'm not coming up there. I'm going out to dinner with my girlfriends.
What is an apt title for a film directed by me or anybody else?
Starring.
And starring you, Jayaji, Abhishek, and Aishwarya.
What can I say? Parivar 2.0.
Wow. That was a lovely, fantastic answer.
Okay. Have you ever not kept a promise?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't ask me what.
We'll not elaborate on that, okay?
You can. He's almost inclined to.
No. There are many times I promise I'll do a film and I never do it. And
Yeah, we know that.
that's that's horrid.
Okay. Who would you like to take on a dinner date from the current generation?
This I like. Can I name several?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Okay. All the young generation, starting from Ranbir, Alia, Kangana, Varun, Ranveer, Deepika, Anushka. Yeah, it's really huge.
And now only one of them.
I won't be able to do that. So I want all of them.
It's a
As diplomatic as it gets.
No, it's not
okay?
diplomatic. I genuinely love all of them. Yeah.
Try getting an answer out of him for this. What are two things the world does not know about Amitabh Bachchan?
Why would you think that I would answer this question on a television interview?
I just, like Jayaji says, na, मुझे नहीं पता, मेरा मन बोलता है, same way. My heart says you will answer. And
My
don't let me down, the crown is here.
And my heart says, to hell with this crown, but I'm not still giving you an answer. How can I say two things, yeah, Balki?
I'll tell you one. I've gone there lots. He's busy watching something else, and Jayaji's prodding him to talk. I'm laughing. I understand this. Jayaji and I are gassing away. He's saying, okay, fine. Oh, yeah. Good. Happening. It's a real scene. It's shot from real life.
So now that he has given out one, you might as well give out the other secret.
The other
And
one
complete it.
is the opposite of that. What?
Vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
So Jayaji is watching television and you are nudging.
Yeah, but can we, get out of this little emotional family drama that just seeing and switch to football and IPL and cricket and something like that?
I think, Balki sir, you will also agree, without an iota of doubt, the crown belongs to
me. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
you are.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a little delicate. Balki, I beat you.
As we sign off from this season of Starry Nights 2.0, we would like you to sign this plate, please.
As you grow older, your hands shake. You can't even sign your own name.
But I don't think your hands are shaking.
They're shaking, yeah. That's a very shaky autograph.
To be a part of the industry that is bursting with talent, not just in front of, but also behind the camera, is a blessing. And to have you, Mr. Bachchan, and you, Mr. Balki, on the show is quite literally the icing on the cake. So thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us, Komal.
This is for you, Mr. Balki.
I'd get this
Thank
one
you.
first.
I thought it was coming to me.
This is
Thank you,
courtesy
thank you.
In Spice by RK.
Thank you, thank you.
Balki,
Yes, I'll hold it.
mine is bigger than yours.